What if I told you Kubernetes could run itself? Once upon a time, developers lived in chaos. Apps were ready to shine, but running them at scale felt like taming wild dragons. Servers had to be fed, clusters patched, upgrades babysat, and one wrong move could bring the whole system crashing like a castle. Then came a new hero, Azure Kubernetes Service, or AKS. Born in the cloud, armored with automation, and backed by Azure's power, it changed everything. No more sleepless nights managing masters. No more chaos. In this story, you'll meet two main characters: the control plane, the brain that never sleeps, and the worker nodes, the muscle that never tire. Together, they create a resilient, scalable city of containers where your apps can thrive. So buckle up, because this isn't just tech. This is the story of how Azure transformed Kubernetes into a superhero. Long ago, IT teams struggled with a mighty beast, Kubernetes. It promised power, scaling apps, running containers, but taming it was painful. Engineers had to build everything themselves: the masters, the nodes, the networking, the storage. One small mistake and the whole cluster could collapse like a shaky tower of blocks. But then, Azure rode in like a guardian knight and said, "Let me carry the burden of Kubernetes for you." This knight gave us Azure Kubernetes Service, or AKS. It's fully managed. No more sleepless nights patching master nodes. Developers could finally focus on their true mission, building great applications, while Azure quietly fought the infrastructure battles behind the scenes. Every story needs heroes. In our tale, we have two: the control plane and the worker nodes. In the old world, admins had to manage both. The control plane was like a restless king, demanding constant attention. Upgrades, patches, configurations. Worker nodes were the soldiers, tirelessly running workloads. But without a strong leader, they often fell into chaos. With AKS, Azure steps in as the king's protector. Azure takes over the control plane, the brain that makes decisions, so it's always wise, secure, and unshakable. You're left to command only the worker nodes, the muscles that run your applications. Together, brain and muscle form an unstoppable duo, like Iron Man's AI Jarvis paired with his armored suit. Let's peek inside the control plane's headquarters. Back in the day, you had to assemble this team of heroes yourself. The API server, the general, passing every command and decision. etcd, the memory vault, storing every secret about the cluster's state. The scheduler, like a chess master, always choosing the perfect square for each pod. The controller managers, the medics and guards, ensuring everything heals and stays in order. And finally, the cloud controller, the bridge that connected this team to Azure's vast universe of services. In legacy times, admins had to install, secure, and update all these heroes manually, like crafting your own Justice League from scratch. With AKS, Azure simply hands you the assembled, battle-ready squad, always on duty. In the old world, the control plane was fragile. You had to rent servers for masters, pay for them, and still spend long nights upgrading and patching. If your master node went down, it was like the king fainting during battle. Your soldiers couldn't act. But in AKS, Azure says, "Leave this to me." You don't pay a coin for master nodes. Azure gives them free. They are highly available, spread across zones, with automatic failover and a 99.95% SLA. Think of it as Azure surrounding your control plane with indestructible shields and a team of royal bodyguards who patch, heal, and defend it without you lifting a finger. You only pay for the worker nodes, the ones doing the actual labor, while Azure keeps the crown jewels safe. The worker nodes are the unsung heroes of the city. The construction workers, delivery people, firefighters. In the old days, admins had to build each one by hand. Install Docker, configure kubelet, keep them patched, and hope they didn't break under pressure. It was like maintaining an army of robots without auto repair. Exhausting. But in AKS, worker nodes are smarter. Each comes equipped with kubelet, the loyal messenger that listens to orders from the control plane. Kube-proxy, the traffic cop directing data to the right destinations. A container runtime like Docker or Containerd that runs your apps in neat, reliable pods. And here's the kicker: You can choose the size, the operating system, even whether they should have GPU superpowers. If demand increases, AKS can scale them up instantly, like summoning reinforcements in a battle. In the old days, all workloads lived together in the same messy neighborhood. Imagine a city where the mayor's office, the factories, and the playgrounds were crammed into the same building. If one thing broke, chaos spread everywhere. AKS fixes this with node pools, organized neighborhoods. The system node pool is like City Hall, hosting essential services like DNS and monitoring. It must always be running. Application node pools are like customized districts. Some have GPU-powered gyms for AI training, some have giant libraries with extra memory for databases, some are simple residential blocks for everyday workloads. This separation means the city keeps running smoothly, even if one neighborhood faces trouble. In the legacy world, admins had to do everything. Schedule pods manually, check server logs, and scramble whenever a node failed. It was like running a city where the mayor had to personally knock on every door to see if citizens were okay. But in AKS, the control plane and worker nodes act like a living ecosystem. The scheduler assigns pods intelligently, like a mayor who knows exactly which district has space. Nodes report their health constantly, like citizens sending updates to headquarters. The kube-proxy makes sure traffic finds the right house every time. And if a pod suddenly dies, AKS resurrects it automatically, like a comic hero with regeneration powers. This teamwork means the city is self-sustaining, always alive, always adapting. Legacy Kubernetes was like driving an old pickup truck. You had to fuel it, fix the tires, change the oil, and hope it wouldn't stall. Every road bump was your problem. AKS is like flying a spaceship with autopilot. Its superpowers include simplified management. Azure takes care of 80% of the hard work. Resilience. If one part fails, auto failover kicks in, keeping uptime rock solid. Elastic scaling. When more passengers arrive, the ship instantly expands. Deep Azure integration. Monitoring, security, DevOps pipelines all wired in like boosters. It transforms Kubernetes from a rough DIY project into a smooth, enterprise-grade experience. And so, our story closes. In the legacy past, teams struggled, managing both the brain and the muscle of Kubernetes. They were warriors fighting endless battles against downtime, upgrades, and chaos. But with AKS, Azure takes the brain, the control plane, and shields it with armor. You command the muscle, the worker nodes, with full flexibility. Together, they form a living, breathing cloud city, resilient, scalable, and secure. And you, the developer, are finally free, no longer fighting fires, but building the future. And that, my friends, is how AKS saves the day. Control plane as the brain, worker nodes as the muscles, and Azure as the bodyguard who never sleeps. Together, they turned the chaos of old Kubernetes into a smooth, super-powered city of containers. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Try managing Kubernetes without AKS and you'll feel like you've wrestled a dragon all night. With AKS, you're the superhero sipping coffee while your apps run themselves. And remember, in the comic world of cloud, friends don't let friends manage masternodes manually. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, share it with your fellow tech heroes, and of course, subscribe for more cloud adventures.